Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear, driving towards the sun.
Hey everyone, we're back. Car Mechanic Simulator 21. We're going to start with our completely updated garage. I got one thing in here on the shelves. I'm wondering, can we put all the barn maps? All right. Those are all... Oh, I like that. That's engine. Why can't that just be... What's it supposed to be? What about arrival? Okay, that's arrival. I gotcha. Well, no. What's that box supposed to be? That's engine, I get that. Well, let's go to warehouse 1. And let's put everything in warehouse 2 of my barn maps. There we go. Now we know that that's in warehouse 2. I like that. That's much better. Okay, so real quick, let's open this up. See what we get. We're gonna do the first and the last. Got another barn map. We'll collect the items. We'll go in here. We need to go to warehouse 2. Put that barn map in there. There we go. Now we have a clean inventory. I like that. This is part of the story mode. So that, oh my god, that car had everything wrong with it. Look at that. My goodness. Okay, so we'll take this car. We'll move this in. There we go. So, let's see what's wrong with you. Good morning. We need an expert opinion. I don't know what happened. I was planning a family vacation for next week. I started the car yesterday and I was trying to turn on the lights and there was nothing. I thought that maybe that there was lights were fried, but as it turned out, excuse me, that wasn't the problem. Soon after, my car wasn't reacting to the key at all. I don't know what happened. Please check. What's the problem? It would be a good car if the car was fit for a longer trip. And I missed what the rest of it was saying. Cam gear, fuel rail, medium fuse type B. As it turned out, that wasn't the problem. Soon after, my car wasn't reacting to the key at all. I don't know what happened. Please check what's the problem. It would be a good if the car was fit for a long trip and if it were more reliable. At least they marked it as such. I'm almost sure that these indicated lights were smoothing properly. Okay. Spark plug pistons, relays. You need a little bit of everything here, dude. Brake pads, camshafts, cert belts, piston with piston with comrade. You need really change. Well, we're obviously going to change the oil. You want all the fluids changed. Okay. Well, let's do that for you. First, let's get it up in the air. As soon as we hear it stop, we'll move it over to A. Whoa. What was that? No, I don't want to move it. I want to use it. Now you can move it. You definitely need a new alternator, my man. That thing is... wow. I'm going to take that off while we're under here. Well, you'll see if you watched the last episode. We are definitely down on the money. And we've got all these highlighted now. So we'll go ahead and we'll drain all these fluids, because if you've watched me at all, there's always not too long before I end up pulling one of these off, and now we got fluid everywhere. So we'll drain all these fluids, and now we'll get after it. Get the exhaust manifold off. There we go. Grab the thermostat. See, before I would have just yanked that manifold off, and well, I'm not gonna say before. Normally, that sounds a little better. Normally, I would have just yanked that right off there, and then we'd have antifreeze all over the floor, and it would cost me. Well, obviously, this camshaft is the good camshaft, and that's the bad camshaft. No, not fuel rail. Fuel rail's bad, because this camshaft looks almost brand new right here. This one over here, on the other hand, looks like garbage. Alright. I'm going to take the throttle off. Then we'll take the intake off. I feel like I should be able to see some of those while I'm taking them off. Alright, let's get this taken off. There we go. Take this alternator that is very, very bad off. Alright, that off. Power steering tank is really in the way. And that tire, as it turns out. Which I think we had to replace all the brakes on this car. Cert belt. No, it's not. I thought we needed to change the cert belt on this car. That needs to be changed. Yeah, see, 96%. I knew that was a good one. 1%. Wow. That's a good coil. That's a good coil. I guess we're not changing coils, but these spark plugs are almost non-existent. Look at this engine head. 1%. That is just god awful. There we go. Might as well take the fuel filter off. 92%. I'll take the starter off. We're just going to do a whole brand new rebuild right here in this car. Let's get it all the way back up in the air so I can get the... I knew it said at least one. Oh, man, I missed that idler or rider roller. See, I hate it when I do that. I would love to have one of these lifts in my garage. But it didn't make much sense for me to put a lift in my garage just to do oil changes. You know, I like to say, well, you know, I'd do the oil changes. If I had a lift. But would I? Yeah, tell my wife that, but I probably still wouldn't because I don't want to have to deal with all the old oil. Used to do all my own oil changes, but nowadays the price of an oil change, it ain't worth it because now you got a bunch of oil that you got to deal with. But we had so much toys and stuff that we got to change the oil on, so we probably should just change our own oil. Okay, we need a new relay. I think that's it. Oh, relay B2. Any fuses bad? Yeah, looks like fuse type B is bad. Another fuse is bad. And I think we're good. Alright, so let me check to make sure. Let's get rid of that. Okay, if you guys haven't seen me do my list, is the way I do it. Just go highlight it, hit the space bar. Goes pretty quick. Oh. I could have swore it said it wanted a cert belt. I think we need to go take a look at that. Yep, cert belt B. That's what I thought. Where's that at? Do we already have it? Got cert belt A. But we don't have cert belt B. Let's look at that again. Yep, cert belt B. I-13. I wonder where... I'll grab it, but I don't know where that's supposed to be. Insert belt B. Right there, I3. I just don't know where that's supposed to be, but let's go to electronics first. We'll get all that out of the way. I need 2 of these. We'll get rid of that. 1 of these. 1 of these. And an alternator. Three spark plugs. I'm kind of jumping the gun here. I know I got a lot of suspension work I got to do too. I don't know why I'm doing this so quick. I don't think the fuel rails, nah, I didn't think so. So, get that out of there. We'll close that, go back, go in here. Okay, so the way we do this is I don't use the mouse. I use the keyboard. I search it, I buy it, well, then I open the shopping list, I hit X, get rid of that, and then I search that, buy that, then I open up the shopping list, get rid of that, and do it over again. So the way I do it to make it faster, to make sure I'm doing it right, is I do tab, X, enter, 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 tab, X, enter, 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 tab, X, enter, 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 and of course I'm done now. So we back out. Of course I kind of jumped the gun. And now we can put all the parts back together on this engine real quick. Because I went and got... Usually what I do is I take the whole car apart for everything that needs to get done first. Oh, put that back in. Put the engine head back on. But I guess when we got underneath, we could take on like the suspension and brakes and all that. We can also put the underneath the engine back together, like the piston cap and the oil pan and all that stuff back together. See, there's cert belt A. Hold on. Timing cover. I don't think I took a B off that, did I? I'm gonna have to go back in the recording and see. I don't remember taking a B off this engine to get to the cert belt A. Maybe I did, but I don't think you can get to it. Or not that you can get to it, but I don't think I did it before I did anything else. Not that I remember doing. And it's not giving me any indication that I have to do it now. Okay, I'll put the throttle back on. Oh, put that code back on. Alright, now. Yeah, see, it's supposed to be right here. But it ain't going back on. Oh, let's do that quick. There we go. And that reminds me, we got, yeah, air filter to put in. Hate these little clips. There, let's get over here. Get it up in our grill so we can see what we're doing. There we go. Now, no. Something's missing there. I'm hoping. Oh, I know what it is. I see what's going on. Get that on. Then, let's drop the car back down. Let's get back into the engine. Right down here, this idler roller yet again. Then, cert belt B. I wonder if the cert belt B was never there, because yeah. I need a belt tensioner. I don't think it was ever there. We need, that's not how you spell it. There we go. I'll give you one of those. That makes sense now, because I don't remember doing it. There we go. There, now we'll get the car up. We'll take a look here. Now we need to do all 4 brake pads. Put the oil filter on. Replace the fluids and we're good to go. You see, I knew I didn't take that belt off. And it was killing me. Oh, here, let's just get 4 of these and be done. It was killing me. This. And number one, we didn't have it in our inventory, so that's the big tall tale sign of we never took a cert belt bead off, so. Alright, that's done. Let's go to the rear tires. Why didn't I just replace it? I'm right there. See? Take it off. Put it back on. Right there. Don't need to be that close. No. There we go. Now, over this tire. Let's say, why not? It's got a locking lug nut on it. Alright. Put these on. I'm getting so close. Just like that. All right. Oh. There we go. No. How did I end up with a rusty pair? There we go. All right, now one other thing we got to do. Put on the new filter. Oh, come over here. Put it on the floor. And we will, come on. Put oil in it. Done with that. Put some brake fluid in it. And we're done with that. Put some coolant in it. And we're done with that. Put some power steering fluid in it. See, this is the one I hate doing because it's red. It don't look right. That's done. Wish they'd do a better job of the animation of that, but alright. And that's all done. So now we got check marks all around. But first, before we let her go, we're going to move it out to the car wash booth. Why can't I use this? I can't wash the car for him? I guess not. There it goes. There's that. Oh. There it goes. Wash the interior for him. There we go. And we're done. Alright, now let's go in. Try our new workbench on these tools. Alright, repair table. Okay, we don't have anything to repair. Really? How do I not? Parts. Really? Oh, brake lathe. Well, we don't have rotors, we just have brake pads. You don't have the necessary parts. I don't get that. Well, you know what we're going to do. We're going to come in here. And we'll go to, actually, what we'll do is we'll go to warehouse 3 for all the bad parts. And I'll put all of the junk parts in warehouse 3. Then we'll come out here. We'll open this crate. See what we get. Okay. Alright. There we have it. I still don't understand about that. What's the necessary parts? I don't know. Let's see what else they got for... That's a cool looking judge. Other tasks. You know what? We'll take that over real quick. What is your other tasks, my friend? Refill power steering fluid. That's all you needed? I can do that right here. I don't even need to bring it in the shop. There you go, sir. That was easy. All right, then. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys coming out. Hopefully on the next episode we can go to another barn find, see if we can't get another car. I want to completely redo ground up restoration on one of these cars. So alright guys, we'll see you in the next episode. I really appreciate you guys coming out and watching this one. So see you guys next episode.